All right, let's bring in Wesley Hunt, Army veteran and Texas congressional candidate. Good morning, brother. How are you?
Good morning. How are you doing, man? It's good seeing y'all this morning.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at this survey. There's a yearly surge in border encounters. Over 239,000 migrants crossed in May of this year. That's up from 180,000 migrants in May in 2021 and 144,000 in May 2019. You're there in Houston. Yeah. You see this firsthand. What can the president do other than to claim the border is closed?
You know, at the end of the day, we need to reclaim the law in this country. And look, are we a country of laws or are we not a country of laws? And our border certainly includes that. And the number one responsibility of our federal government is to keep our citizens safe. And what we're seeing at the border every single day is flat out un-American, brother, and we know this every single day. But if you look at not just what's happening in terms of bringing people into this country illegally, the 3.5 million people that have entered this country illegally, also we've seen enough fentanyl enter this country that could kill every American 5 times. We have a drug crisis on our hand as well. And so if our job at the federal government, of course, is to keep our citizens safe, we are certainly failing our citizens. We're failing Texans. And by the way, every single state in this country is a border state. So when they come in at our southern border, they are basically permeating our entire country. It's got to stop. And this administration is clearly married to doing absolutely nothing about this crisis. And that's why we're here right now.
Yeah, President Biden released a statement, surprisingly, on the deaths of the 51 migrants that were trapped in that truck that was in San Antonio. And part of his statement said that smuggling is as shameful as political grandstanding around the tragedy, which was a hit at Republicans. What's your response to that?
You know, 51 people perishing in the back of a trailer is certainly Joe Biden's fault. It's the fault of failed policies at the federal level. It's the fault of our vice president, who was actually the border czar, who has not spent a single day at the border. I tell you something, you know, Joey, you and I, we're military guys, and when you're in charge, you should be in charge. And when you made the border czar, you should at least go to the border and make sure that everything is right. When you can't even visit to see the problem that we have in this country, that only tells me you don't care about the problem. You are not concerned about what's going on at our southern border. And you're going to continue to allow this to happen until the midterms here in November. And that's literally why I'm running for Congress, to make sure we put an end to these failed policies and we get back to what it means to having law in this country, law and order in this country, and making sure that we have people that actually care about the lives of Americans and people that are trying to come to this country as well.
It's a problem that's not going away. Let's move on to another national security problem. It seems that all of our military branches are struggling to meet their recruiting quota. They can't get enough people in to take care of those that are leaving. There are, military woke mandates. There's people getting kicked out because of the vaccine. We're looking here, and if you look at the numbers here, the Air Force, Army, Navy, and Marine Corps are all in the triple and quadruple digits of numbers that they can't fill. And that might look like small numbers there. These numbers are those that are refusing to get the vaccine. But you're talking about thousands of service members kicked out just over the vaccine, not even thinking about the numbers they need to backfill just to keep it the same number of men and women in the service. Let's listen to Lieutenant Colonel Stuart Scheller. Obviously, we remember him from last year. He was one of those that was kicked out over the vaccine.
This is not a recruitment problem. This is a problem with our senior leaders. Our senior leaders' inability to have a courage, their hypocrisy, it's affecting all other things.
Wesley, less than a third of those they're bringing into the military can come in without a waiver. And these waivers are for things like being too overweight to run or having a felony.
Yeah.
Where is the problem? Does the problem start even before the military gets a hold of them?
Of course it does, Joey. And I got one word for you. It's called wokeness. When you have a military that's more focused on pronouns, white rage, and CRT, and not focused on war fighting, this is the problem that we're going to have with recruiting. And look, you know about my family. We have over 60 years worth of military service just in my immediate family. I went to West Point. My brother went to West Point. My sister went to West Point first in my family. And West Point is known as the United States Military Academy. Emphasis on the military piece of this. This is the last meritocracy we have in this world, and those brave men and women like you and I that are willing to serve, we literally did this to make sure that we preserve the values of our country. And I will tell you this, one of the top, grossing movies in this country right now is Top Gun. And you know why? They didn't go woke. When you go woke, you go broke, as we very well know. And I think if we get back to those values, we're going to be just fine. And this is why we're seeing a dip in our recruiting. And I think that most Americans and young people that want to serve this country can care less about what's going on with vaccine mandates, what's going on with CRT and white rage. They just want to serve. That's what we have got to get back to.
Well, we're approaching the 4th of July, and each year around this time, polls come out, and they show that there is a historic lack of patriotism in this country right now, especially among young people. Could that be part of the problem as well? And if so, how do you fix that?
It most certainly is. And when I came into the military, it was actually a post 9/11. And I remember a time in this country where you couldn't go online and find an American flag to buy. Let's think about that. That's where we were 20 years ago. And now we want to kneel during the national anthem. And now we don't want to respect our flag. And so whenever you raise a generation of people that don't have self-respect and pride for their country, this is what you see. But I'm telling you that this pendulum is shifting. And we're seeing people realize that this is the greatest country in the world. And you know what? Contrary to what you might hear, we are living in the greatest time in the greatest country of the world. While we might see this dip right now, I'm telling you, the next generation is going to be a generation that realizes that freedom, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is all we have. It is actually our human right to have, and we are the only country that really understands that, and we have got to make sure we pass these values down to the next generation.
Wesley Hunt, thank you for your service, brother, and good luck with your bid for Congress down there in Texas.
Hey, Joey, thank you for your service, brother. And I'll see you next time, brother. I really appreciate y'all.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Appreciate it. God bless you, too.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.